When doing your home exercise program, how many reps should you be doing? How many sets and reps should you be getting in to actually make a difference for that pain that's either, a pinched nerve pain that's coming down your arm or your shoulder blade, or the classic, sciatica that's coming down the back of the leg? Are you doing enough reps? Hi, I'm Chris, your herniated disc expert, here to give you some tips on how many reps you really should be doing. All right, first let's back up a step. So in the beginning, if you go to a place and they're giving you a sheet full of like 6 to 8 different exercises, you're in the wrong place. In the beginning, when you first get assessed, you really should be doing only 1, maybe 2 exercises for the first couple days to maybe the first week. All right, the reason for that is you're looking for some kind of directional preference, meaning I'm not going to have you do, 10 this way, this way, this way. It doesn't make any sense. If you're better or worse within the next, 2 days, 24 hours, 48 hours, how will we know which movement made you better or worse? It's best to test with just one direction. For this example, let's say it's a pain in the upper back and neck, and I only want you to work on lower cervical extension, meaning we're going to go into retraction, extension, or maybe we're going to only do thoracic extension with the elbows up to put pressure on that disc back there. Doing 1 set of 10 is not enough. It's not nearly enough. Think of it this way. Even though this is not a strengthening exercise, if you wanted to get strong with, like, say, push-ups or pull-ups, doing 1 set of 10, you'd be like, oh, I'm feeling jacked. That's enough. No, it doesn't do that. It doesn't work that way. You have to do multiple sets, 70, 80, 90. Some people do a couple hundred push-ups in order to stay strong. So when you're dealing with a disc problem in the lower cervical spine, the thoracic spine, the lumbar spine causing pain down the leg, maybe in this example, it's a side glide closing that right side down. It needs to be 70, 80, 90, 100 reps a day, not all at once. It needs to be spaced out. So in the morning, I'm going to do maybe 15 or 20. A couple hours later, another 15 or 20. A couple hours later. So I'm cumulatively getting a bunch of reps in. I'm just not doing them all at once. If you do them all at once, too many, it could have a potentially negative side effect where things just get sore. It's like, ooh, it's really hard to move. I can't turn as well. It's a little bit more stiff. It may not be the wrong direction. It was just too much volume at that time. But over the course of the day, think of the number of times that you sit or look down or bend forward, and doing 1 set of 10 of the other direction that fixes it is not enough. It needs to be multiple sets. Now, later in the process, as you've identified the directional preference, the one movement, and you've progressed through there, right? So now pain is no longer in the arm, pain is no longer in the leg. I can start adding more exercises. So now I do have a program of 6 to 8 to 9 exercises. Now I'm probably doing more of like a workout style where I'm going to do it maybe once per day, or maybe split it up into like mini sessions of like morning and afternoon, and I'm doing less volume. I'm only doing maybe 2 times per day. So just remember, in the beginning, it needs to be multiple times, but you should only be doing 1, maybe 2 things. As you find the right direction and things start to calm and start to resolve, and you're making improvements with your symptom location, right, up, your symptom intensity, it's coming down, and your mechanics, I'm moving better as I go. Now I'm going to start adding in some return to function exercises. We'll bring back some of the squats, some of the, bird dog, the dead bug. Those are fine. They're just not appropriate right away. And then later you can start breaking it into more bunched groups of like maybe 5 exercises in the morning and then a different 5 in the afternoon into more workout style.